But my goal is to build this agent that will help you as a developer or as a data analyst to troubleshoot something faster. Let me give you a more concrete example. You imagine you're debugging a problem. You got a ticket that, this guy or whatever is not getting SMS messages or something, right? Because we work together. I think I can give an example. But you, as a data analyst, you will understand that, okay, for this problem, that means that something on some table, there's some record there that means something that he hasn't subscribed, or something that we haven't sent something. There's some indication on some record somewhere that will give you something, right? So because you have all that best back knowledge, and you know how the system works, and you know all the records and what do they mean, you can write all these sequels to figure all of that out, right? But if you have all of that through an LLM, like, anyone could ask similar questions, and the system would translate into the SQL. It would run it, and it would answer it back. So if I say, hey, is this phone number subscribed to SMS program? I don't know the table. I don't know the exact columns or whatever it is, whatever the fields and the attributes that need to be for it to be subscribed. But someone have taught the system that that's how it is. So all of a sudden, now if you can ask now another bot to, okay, given that you know all this database structure and you know all these things and all these SQLs, write this backend function to do this and this and that and this and that, right? So it connects the pieces together. Okay, now that you have these backend functions and whatever, and now you go like this. So the secret in this AI and agents and all that is just sequencing and working with this limited space. Though, so the challenge with AI is just fitting in this context window the much information that AI needs. For example, you cannot send your whole database, all your stuff into it, because it won't fit in this data schema. If you describe all your tables with all the columns and all they fits the database is big enough, you won't fit in there. Right? So you need to figure out the data, the tables that you need in this operation that you're looking for. So if your operation is about listing customers and users and SMS and stuff, then this gets into what they call it RAG. So in order you figure out what your intent is, to pull out related information to fit into this limited context window to then do something. We're talking about advanced programmatic use cases, right? That developers are usually developing solutions. So nowadays things are developing so fast, and you have YouTube channels and just like focus on this AI development and new tools and new technology. So it's always good to stay ahead and stay listening and learning from people doing different things, because this one idea that you see there is what takes you to the next level. For example, this idea of this scratch pad, as you're talking to this AI,